have my attention.
Careful, I bite.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Ah, here we are. The infection at the heart of moons.
Seek and you shall find me.
Trust no one.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest. Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual.
Best of the devil you know, I suppose.
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came! Go on and gloat. Bow to your pretend crowd. All done? Good. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I'll be damned. And you thought that idiot... Fart. Clause F now.
Your eyes turn to the control pad. The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority. You know this symbol from the Mind Flayer ship. It means annihilate. You decipher the symbol. It's an Illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months?
Are 9 hells so few that you would make our lives a 10th?
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to... But don't you fret. Oh, and ask Will how we met.
The tadpole nursery, as on the Nautiloid. We must not leave it intact.
Quite right. So long as the attempt won't leave us similarly dismantled.
Boldness is extraordinary. In this case, I recommend the latter.
Step quick.
Every month, but there are others in the pods. The device is
Ghaik machinery. Cold as the sea of night. Alien at
screams, psychic agony, terror, then nothing. The device is in. The device does not react to your presence. The device does not react to your touch. The device does not react to your presence.
Descend. Evacuate.
To enthrall so many that you'd need a Nautiloid fleet. My word.
Aha, David Point. The platform's already here.
I can feel the worm squirming. Like it wants to burrow through my skull.
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the Astral Prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Thor!
One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence, enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance. I love you too. Much more than myself. More even than Mystra. Very well. Whether I condemn this world or not, I choose you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. and I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way!
There you are, but perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. What good? I have fought you. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Repent? Perhaps. No.
Do the unexpected.
Invenium Beam! Invenium Beam!
with haste.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Myrkul's chosen has fallen. Jamar Zalav Lakith.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese? These Chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. Ketheric. I know, Lord. The other is a which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the Brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
In the curse. Horrible than you can imagine.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its we need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. The only kind I have. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
The shadows are losing. You wanted something?
The curse is broken.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Greeting.
A curse? There are... Do Illithids possess souls? No. A flock with... Until such time, where matters of no. Yeah, once the Alliance is reformed, very well.
Our enemies, an elder, reminds me of old times. Extensively, it is most... You have... These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric. We ventured into darkness. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthal and beyond that?
When... It's safe to say, you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff. I don't know if... I hope you can save him. Besides, Thaniel should have someone here when he... You don't have... But...
Thaniel rests well. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met soon. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. No more than my right hand once the curse. I hope. Still, I would like... Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who. But all in due course.
Aylin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. But Somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Well, brainy breeches, I did have a better idea. A private concert. I'm sure I'll find someone else to...
there you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. Oh, forget it. They have room powder, they have motive, because they're That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose. Knowing to saving. I'll be seeing you.
I owe you an apology. Barcus and I apologize. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it. Problem is, find me.
Of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You have the Jaheira Halsin, but if we are to succeed, we will need others, even if the buildings Baldur's Gate seek together.
If you must chatter with everyone before we go, do be quick. The city awaits.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Where Wargaz failed to kill you, I won't make the same mistake.
Victory awaits.
turn someone inside out.
These mortals be.
Torment!
This was right. The Quan have alerted us to the hunters.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
It is as they will dead.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
At least the shadow curse is banished. I like the dark, but not when it's trying to kill me.
Godspeed. Should Baldur... We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, I could never be... I was 7, that's when...
The cult others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat.
To conjure the... I dare they...
Your head tingles. Will wants to... In the loom atop, there is a... As the male...
She Tiamat, another pet added to her warlock. My soul was bound. I could flee to the... I don't... After... I understand. It's the Absolute's armies on the... I don't remember much beyond that. No, he did... And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers... Resentment is a poison on one's heart. A Grand Duke's duty... I'm up for the challenge. You've just got... Keep safe.
You saw Gortash, didn't? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? He has to die. He can't. There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great... Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High, darling Isabel, is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful... My darling Isabel says we will stay allied. I am free. You must face them. Pray, ask, and I will... Do I not... There can be no doubt. Why so mighty? When he turned... He and it... I was but low.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. I would agree. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit.
What do you know about me?
There is no... secret. When I lay...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something it seems.
You already... That's it?
No.
And who told... But you...
My parents.
Your Your parent. You have been forewarned. I was able... Shari, but I felt... And Mir...
I'll need...
A debt... See that you're...
Less than well?
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think... Indeed. We'd bet, but before that, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Certainly.
It looks like a horde stomped past here.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but
perhaps the people... Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties.
Your plan is falling apart.
Control yourself, Orin. Neither of us...
Oh.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
almost pleasant traveling with company.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the Chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, this would have been your fate too, wherein, with her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. Together, you have the... You know, Seb, you... Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Your blood swims hot at the very... You will not have but sleep.
The reckoning is upon us! The thirst for domination. March! Join! You're under attack! Help me! You lifted Harbor up! Fight your way to the portal. I need your help. That orb is about to erupt! I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
with magic.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Keep your distance, darling.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm ready.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Assume nothing.
The dance macabre.
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now. It's not over. Come to the skull. The skull. Come to the skull.
Don't help me. You said you let your now help me. The god do it.
Aiden.
Your blind loyalty will be together.
sounds like fun.
No more lies, no more
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. rather them than potential future allies, like you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of
Orpheus?
Quite possible. It is that when Orpheus black bound, they were. I am alone. Orpheus will be much. No, God, how the moment and fell. While all I needed to do was some get your she kept. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, that the moment you carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. I believe you have, if you let me, you will be able, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh the art too. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Even as
I felt it wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
You may resist now, but your nature is no longer your own. You are well on your way to a coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
We mustn't. You heard that? We must not.
It's not over. Come to the skull. The skull. Come to the skull.
Don't help me destroy the god. Together.
resists all attempts to shatter it.
It's no more lies, no more tricks. I will have on.
It's like I said. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile people my needs was he tore me from my home. The name was intended as a slight. To remind indeed, I shall look forward to rather than the we fought to quite his power. It is when off black-bound they were. I am alone. Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most some she can't. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has that all that, but it was the moment, and while all I needed to do was subdue Orpheus. There may come at the moment we may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are. I read any as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. I believe I've been. You have. If you let me, I can evolve. You will. There will.